What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from TruthBlitz's. Hope you guys are having a good morning. Actually, shit, it's noon. All right. So, no, I didn't just wake up. Just lost track of time. So, let's take a quick look at the market cap, and then I'll tell you what we're gonna do this video. Right now, we have overall market cap $561 billion. Bitcoin $14,492. Bitcoin dominance is 43.4%. So we are seeing a bit of an altcoin correction right now, which was bound to happen. So nothing to worry about. Initially, I thought that the reason for this was, when it started last night, was that Ethereum was dropping, and a lot of the altcoins that I hold are ERC20 tokens. They are pegged to Ethereum. So at one point this was down to like 600 and I don't remember what it was, maybe 670 something. So I thought the prices were dropping due to that, but we are back up to 731. Still down 2.95%. So, no big deal. So what I want to do this video is talk about a couple things. One being, if you're new in this space, be careful who you follow. All right. Now I was just talking to a buddy of mine via text that I helped get into cryptos, and now he's trying to learn and do his research and his due diligence, and figure out what his next move is, what he wants to add to his portfolio. And I told him what I would do, and he said, man, there's just so many people out here that have different opinions that don't match up. And I said, yeah, you're right. So opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, first of all. And you want to follow people who have done their due diligence, all right? And not only that, you want to take what they're saying and go do your own due diligence. So don't take anybody's word for gospel, not even mine. I'm not telling you, if you guys follow me, I'm not expecting you to take what I'm doing and replicate it. All right, you should be, if anything, taking what I'm doing and then doing your own research. And then if it fits with what your goals are and what you want to do, okay, then that's one thing. Then move forward. But don't just say, okay, well, TruthBlitz did this, so I'm going to do that too. Because I don't want people coming at me if a move I make doesn't pan out for them because, they followed what I did and it doesn't pan out, and then they come at me blaming me. You need to do your own due diligence, okay? So that way, we're all adults here, so if something doesn't go how you wanted it to go, first of all, it's on you. All right, what I do, I don't give financial advice. So I'll tell you the moves I'm making, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, why I like a certain coin, and if you want to research yourself and you like it, go ahead, by all means. But you shouldn't be jumping in any position because someone else on YouTube just did that. All right. And another thing is, there are some people out here whose motives aren't pure. All right. They're not coming out and saying shit to help you. They want to help themselves. I've seen a lot of pumping and dumping going on. I'm not going to bring any names into it, but people who are really big name people doing coin pumps. So just be really careful who you follow. You know, try to make sure that their motives are pure. You know what I mean? That they're not really just in this for themselves and trying to use you to further their profits. Because it happens in this space, trust me. So I will tell you one move that I made last night. Salt. So I had got in on salt. I don't remember the dollar amount. First of all, I participated in the salt pre-sale when it was $1.50. I didn't get a whole bunch of them though, but I sold when, if you go back in my videos, you see a video I did with Andreas, BTC Business Consult. We talked about how Salt had sold a huge portion of their tokens for $1.75 US. That was not told to investors, and it was a really, really big amount. So after finding that out, I sold my salt. Okay, I then got back into salt on an exchange, and I did that because of the fact that I knew they were supposed to launch their platform by the end of the year. So I don't remember the US dollar amount, but I got into salt at 0.00049 satoshis. Okay, so as you can see right here, 0.00082899. We'll say 81 at the bottom of this wick here on this candle. So last night I saw a tweet from Salt that they have done successful loans. Their platform is open, not open to the public yet, but they have done, I think they said about 10 million in loans so far. I knew this was going to spike the price up. I got on the exchange and just kind of waited for things to start moving. Now, mind you, most of what I do, I mostly hodl, but I do trade a little bit as well. So I bought in at 0.0049 sats, and I got out not at 0011. I got out about 0010. So 0.0010 something. I don't remember. It was around this candle right here, though. All right. So I sold all of my position. I then got back in at, I think, 0.0094, 95 maybe. Yeah, it was somewhere around here. I'm trying to look at these candles. How many? These are half-hour candles. So it was late last night. So it has to be somewhere around here. Maybe in here is where I bought back in. I didn't buy back in the full amount. I bought back about a third. No, a little more than a third of what I initially had. So I didn't get back my full position, but I did get back in a little bit to have a little bit of skin in the game with Salt. So, and I think it'll go up more once they open up the loans to the public. I think it'll definitely go up more. So that is what I did with Salt. Now what I want to talk about a little bit is my portfolio, and I've done this in the past, and I'm going to talk about what I have, not in any particular order. I'll try to remember what price I got in on each one, and these are in order of the largest US dollar amount to the smallest on Blockfolio. So So I'm just going to read them off in that order. All right, so number one up here is Litecoin. I got in Litecoin at a couple different prices, but it was between 25 bucks and 45 bucks in that area. So I was looking at it on Coinbase for a long time at 10 bucks, saying I should buy some, and I never did. And you know what? I can't, you know, in hindsight, I should have got in, but we don't do hindsight trading, right, Crypto Blood? Next on the list is EOS. So EOS right now is $7.74 according to Blockfolio. I got an EOS between my first jump in EOS was at 95 cents. Okay, I then got more at maybe just over $1, and then when it dropped down eventually to the 50 cent range, I got more at about 53, 54 cents. Okay, so I did buy a little bit at $2 as well, but most of mine was accumulated under $1. Next on my list is Pillar. Now Pillar, I participated in the pre-sale and the ICO. Pillar didn't move for a long time, so I sold and then got back in. So I'm trying to remember, most of my Pillar I got in at about 7 cents, I believe. Right now it's saying 29 cents, but it was up above 30 cents a little, maybe yesterday, I think, and the day before that. So that's another one. I am heavily in Pillar. I think Pillar is going to do very well. Cliff High says it's going to do well. So, okay, he hasn't mentioned it on the last report, but if you are a member of the Webbot community on Telegram, you know that Cliff High answered a few questions, and Pillar is one of the tokens that he says will go in parity with the price of Ethereum. Okay, so eventually. So that is one that I am heavily invested in. Next one on the list is Amisago. Right now we're at $13.49. I got in Amisago at $8. Maybe just under $8 if I remember correctly, but I looked at Amisago again. That's another one I looked at. I remember when it was under $1, and then it was like $4. And Omar Bam over there from Crypto's News was talking about it for a while, and he liked it a lot. And I didn't pull the trigger until it was right around the $8 range. So another one that Cliff High says will go in parity with Ethereum. I really like Amisago. So next on the list is Centra. I got in Centra at about 43, 42 cents. Right now it is $1.95. They have just started shipping their first batch of crypto debit cards. So that is where we saw the price pop. And at one point it got to about $3. I pre-ordered mine, but don't know when it's coming. I did not participate in the ICO, and I think they're doing ICO participants first, so I'm gonna have to wait on that one. But I think it's a good project. They are one of the few cards that are authorized to be used in the US. They can transact in the United States. Now 10x cannot do that at this time. I don't even think anywhere in North America. The only other crypto cards I believe that you can use in the US or get one if you're a US resident are Shift and BitPay. And then we have a LightPay card coming out soon. So hopefully that will be for the US as well. But Centra, in my opinion, is ahead of the curve on this, because first of all, it's going to be the only one Well, see, I don't know about Shift because I don't have one, but I don't know if you can just use Bitcoin on Shift or if you can use any of the, because Shift is associated with Coinbase. So I don't know if you can use any that are on Coinbase with your Shift card, but BitPay just started Bitcoin Cash support. But Centra, there is a list of cryptocurrencies you can use with Centra. So very cool. Next on the list is Populous. Populous, I really wanted to participate in the pre-sale. I did not have a lot of Ethereum to put in back then. And the Ethereum, I would have had to consolidate because there was a minimum of 5 ETH, I believe. And I had just used most of my Ethereum for another purchase. So I got into Populous. Right now it's at 32.59. I got into Populous at about I want to say most of my Populous was under $3. I don't remember the exact price. But Populous is another one that will do well. It's already done well. And that's another one that is a Cliff High favorite. So next I have Bitcoin. That is my, well, I didn't even have a big position in Bitcoin until I sold the salt. So anyway, you guys know about Bitcoin, but that is next on the list. Next after that is Veritasium. We all know Veritasium. I got in Veritasium at 10-to-1 with ETH. So I missed, I wanted to do the ICO. I missed it by 2 days, unfortunately. But no big deal. Some people did very, very well on very well, get it? So anyway, next is Wand. Some of you know I have helped out Wandex. I worked with the company. I did their videos for them. I managed the bounty program, some other work that I did for the company. So I did participate in the pre-sale, and I have Wandex tokens. They haven't moved a whole lot yet, but it was a very grassroots type of very grassroots the way they did things. They didn't spend millions and millions on marketing, so everything is very grassroots, and I think it will do very well. It's just going to take a little bit of time because it has not gotten the exposure that some of these other ones have. So after that would be my salt that I got back into. So right now 13.45. I think I got back in. I don't remember what price actually. Let me see here. It's up a little bit from where I got in. Anyway, after that is Kick. Kick right now is 4 cents, almost 5 cents. I got into that at 3 cents. I have a rather large amount of Kick tokens, not as much as some, but I think that is it's a good one, and I think it will pop. After that would be CDX. Right now it is 11 cents, close to 12 cents. CDX is launching their ad platform January 1st. It is still scheduled to happen January 1st. There are no pushbacks. CDX is basically like Google AdSense, but for the people who are banned from Google AdSense or demonetized from Google AdSense because they have alt media sites. I'm one of those people. I was not able to have monetized ads on my website, so I am signed up to have ads through CDX. So CDX, I like that project a lot, and I am in on that one. That one I also participated in the ICO. Neo is next. Neo, I got into Neo at when it was Ant shares, and I think it was $8. And right now it's at $59.82. After that would be Black Moon. Now, Black Moon crypto is similar to Ethereum. It's a Russian-based company. Right now it's at 76 cents, which is actually below the ICO price. ICO price was $1 a token. So it actually was recently almost up to what the ICO price was. I think it's just slow moving. Once it takes off and they get things rolling, I think it will do well, and that is why I've held it. After that is ETH, and after that I won't read anything else. So they're all smaller positions. I don't know why I even put them in here. A lot of them were airdrops, but that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to go through that with you just to show you what I am holding, what I'm still holding, and you know, you guys can do with that information what you will, but figured sometimes people ask what I'm holding, and there you go. So anyway, guys, I hope you all have a good rest of the day. Follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitz's Media, and I'll see you next time.